Super important. In 2021, the one thing I want you to make most focus on in every Monday meeting. I don't want you to focus on anything more than this. Everything I do builds on the last thing I did. Everything. Do you guys remember what we talked about a week or two ago about stories? Right? So I gave you 2 facts and told you to tell me like I give a f, and you repeated facts. I need stories. Hey guys. 2020 was a crazy year, and honestly for most people it was a straight up struggle. But the fact is, in real estate, it was incredible. We had sellers every single day listing their house for sale, and they were walking into this thing thinking they were never going to sell. And when you iron out the entire year and really average it, we sold our homes in 10 days on average. So think about this. Mr. and Mrs. Seller is looking at me like, this is never going to happen, it's COVID, and 10 days later they're under contract. And now you're probably saying to yourself, well, you must have just gave the damn houses away because you couldn't have done 200 plus sales and averaged 10 days on market. But the truth is we sold for 98.48% of the list price. So for every $100,000 the house was listed for, we got them $98,480. So every single seller was super, super happy. You see the difference in what I did compared to what they did? Mm-hmm. All right, if you wait for someone to ask you outside of this office, you are practicing on your clients. Guys, when I give you an opportunity, and I want to be very clear about this, because what is our big thing in 2020? Everyone's got to do it. Video. So role playing preps you for video. So I want you to know what role playing is for. Does anyone know what role playing is actually for?
Practice.
To fuck up. Hey, what's up? So 2020 is over, it's behind us. And for some people it was a really hard year. Let's be honest, for a lot of people it was a really hard year. And then for other people it was actually pretty cool, depending on what you do for a living, what industry you're in, what you decided to focus on all year. It was actually a year where a lot of folks either did really, really well or really took a lot of time and found themselves, took some time to put, energy into their family, their health, their fitness, and things like that. But I don't want anything to make you think that I don't see how tough 2020 was for a lot of folks. And it was for me too. Even though in business things were great, it was a little hard. Everybody lost some people, there was a lot of us that lost people. And there were a lot of us that had to struggle through certain things. But 2021 is here, and I'm ready. And I hope you're ready too, because, for example, for us, we're grinding, we're running. And today on the vlog, I want to talk about what we're doing in 2021 and not for a second think that 2021 means 2020 is gone. Because while 2020 as a year is over, no one flipped the switch. It's not just going to change everything. We got to put in the work, the time, the energy, the focus to make the change. So let's do it. Let's get into that. Let's go. In these numbers, I'm going to announce top Asian of the year today. Okay, in these numbers, this part of the meeting. And the GCI in the number 1 spot of $70,052.50. Yeah, some of you are already looking at her. Teresa Kurtz! Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! All right, let's move on to closed volume. Closed volume, December 2020. Top agents in the number 3 spot. You're probably doing the math, figuring things out. $500,000 in volume. Give it up, number 3. Angie Crawl. Ding, 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 ding. Nice job, nice job. Number 2, in the number 2 spot with a volume count of 1,100,000 doll hairs. Let's give it up for Sarah Miller. You guys want to note all the names and the pictures are correct thus far. It's because I didn't do it.
We're very proud.
All right, and the number one spot with 1,788,500 doll hairs in volume. Yeah, holy freaking smokes. Teresa Kurtz! Yeah, boy! So, for the
Big number.
Big wins at the number 3 spot, 5-way tie with 1 transaction. Let's give it up for Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown! I still don't really understand. Also, and this one I don't get at all, Alex
Alex Archer. Oh, I get it. I'm tracking. Riley White. You're getting so much for one. Angela Kroll. And Sarah Miller. All right, 5-way tie. So basically everyone gets a trophy today.
Oh, God.
In the number 2 spot with, what is it? 2 transactions, 2. There is a tie, I won't point out. You have Daniel Head. Yes, give it up for Daniel Head. Also tied for number 2, Stephanie Argueta Brown. Yes. So you have Daniel Head, Stephanie Argueta Brown in the number 2 spot. In the number 1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 transactions for December, while everybody else in the freaking world sleeping on real estate, our team's kicking ass. Let's give it up, Teresa Kurtz! Yeah, boy! Was that a sweep?
Yeah.
Was that a sweep? Teresa swept you! She swept you! 2 in a row! Damn! Fire, Teresa!
She went on vacation, came back with a
Yeah, she did. She said, oh, y'all thought I gave you time. All right. All right. Oh, and the number 1 agent in units for all year.
Phil.
Thank you, Phil Curtis. Hell yeah. Court. Thank you very much. So, I mean, here we are in 2021. What am I doing? I'm prepping. I'm prepping for a huge year. For example, we're starting out our year saying team retreat, right? That's the first thing. Every year we take the team on an awesome retreat. This year we are going skiing and snowboarding at Massanutten. So for me, there's a whole training day that goes into this. For 2, actually almost 3 weeks now, I've been prepping for this training and really building out everything that we need to do and building out everything that we're gonna need to work with for the training. But it's gonna move past that, right? Because we had these huge numbers in business, and in 2021, we elevated our goals. We really stepped it up. We said, look, we had a great 2020 when it comes to business, but we want to step things up in 2021. So how do we do it? How do we ensure that these huge goals that we set actually happen? Well, it's preparation, right? Preparation coupled with hustle, coupled with commitment, and then we get where we want to be. So let's keep talking about it, because once you've prepped and you know what you're going to do, once you've committed to the hustle, once you've committed to the grind and everything that's going to, look, the ups, the downs, everything that it's going to be, then you got to actually go out and put in the work. So let's go, let's talk about putting in the work. Let's go. So guys, here's the key. What you're thinking about right now is, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to get out there and kick tail and win? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's about you putting in the effort, because you can do it. It's a brand new year and we've never lived in a better time for you to go out and kick tail. That's right, you. You can go and push and win because you're prepared, because you're committed, because you're putting in the hustle. You're putting in everything you need to do. Don't live in 2020 when it comes to what happened, right? Don't say 2020 set me back, or don't say 2020 set a benchmark for me. What 2020 did was told you you can get through anything. And what I'm here to do in 2021 is tell you that I know you can get through anything, because this is gonna be the best year of your entire life. Let's go. Ready, set, go.